What is going on, guys? It's Michael back with another video. I'm bald now and I haven't posted in months. First and foremost, I want to apologize for my absence, but the reason for this absence relates to the title of this video. It relates to authenticity, okay, guys? Recently, I made a post over on my Instagram at @bymichaeltmoore about authenticity. And in this video, I'm going to be going into a bit more depth about its relation to my own journey and, how it can relate to your journey. Okay, so I'm not going to waste your time. We're just going to get right into it, guys. So, where I've been, truth is, around the time when I stopped posting, I started to strip back the layers on myself. I started to think about who am I? Who am I? You know, and truth is, I didn't know who my authentic self was. I was being influenced by a lot of things. I was being influenced by social media, by the posts I was seeing, the people I followed, the friends that I surrounded myself with, the pursuits I was going towards. It was all it wasn't authentic from my core. Okay, guys. So let's talk about the influence. The influence. What am I talking about? The influence. The world offers you many identities. I said this in my post on Instagram. The world offers you many identities through the posts that you see on your social media, the people you follow, the friends you have, the people you listen to, even the clothes that you wear, and the music you listen to. This is the world offering you an identity. It's offering you something to associate with your being, yourself. Okay? And through the content that you consume, you produce your identity. A lot of times you are influenced by so many different directions, and a combination of all of those hitting your subconscious mind, you produce your identity, or what you think is your identity, or the image that you want the world to see of you. So a lot of times people never actually question where this image comes from. They never question where their personal philosophy and their personal beliefs actually came from. If you see a post about an idea and you say, "Oh, I agree with that," was that really your own idea? Or was that someone planting an idea in your head that you agreed with and that now you present as your own? So a lot of people never sit back and really question where their selves, where their identities actually come from. And most times it's a combination of all those factors of the social media, the people, the friends, the all of these things. That's where a lot of your beliefs comes from. And unless you actually sit back and think, how often do you guys sit back and think about where certain ideas you have came from? Is that truly internal, or was it something that you heard and now associate with yourself? So how often do you sit back and think? And do you think about the things that you see on a deeper level? So the people who never sit back and think, there's a word going around social media, especially TikTok. It's people saying, "Oh, that's a bot, that's an NPC, they're within the matrix." And so when you don't question things, they're designed to keep, the matrix is designed to keep you complacent and pursuing very elementary things. So when you are constantly being manipulated by so many different avenues, and you're being manipulated by all the content and ideas that you're seeing, you're more susceptible to pursuing things like sex, drugs, pleasure, things that are going to keep you from knowing yourself on a deeper level, and things that are going to keep you from pursuing a higher calling. And why is this all deeper than why does it seem like I'm trying to make this deeper? No, it's because when you are pursuing those things, sex, drugs, pleasure, you're not thinking about all of the things happening around you. You're not thinking about what the government's doing, what social media, what these giants are doing. It's deeper, because when you're pursuing such elementary things, you're a bot, you're an NPC, you're a non-player character, you're not a main character in the story. And so when you strip back the layers, you start to see how these things are influencing you. You start to see that, maybe these ideas aren't my own. Maybe I am a bot. Maybe I am being an NPC. And so for me, that's where I was. I was realizing that I was a bot. I was an NPC. And so over the last few months, I haven't been posting. I've been sitting back. I've been thinking. And guys, I realized something, okay, about life, about the world that we live in. The ideas that you see promoted is a form of manipulation, and not necessarily in a bad thing, guys. Manipulation carries this negative connotation for most people. You're being manipulated, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. This has been happening for centuries. Manipulation is, in essence, people trying to convince you or sell you on something. Let's say you walk into a store and you see an advertisement for a PS5, okay? And you see that advertisement posted 4 times throughout the store. You leave the store without a PS5, you buy what you needed, but then when you get home, you think, you're like, you know what? A PS5 would be a lot of fun. Maybe I should get a PS5. But these ideas didn't come from inside you. They seem like it, and if you don't think about where those ideas came from, you realize, oh, I was sold on that idea. I was sold those advertisements. Those impacted my subconscious mind, and now I'm thinking about a PS5, how much fun it would be, how much this and that. And so the world is constantly trying to sell you. It's constantly trying to convince you about something, okay? You either sell or you be sold. Let me explain what that means, okay? You're constantly being sold. So in yourself, what are you selling to other people? What are you selling? You're selling your identity. You're selling your ideas. You're selling yourself. You might be selling a product. But if you don't produce any content, you don't talk to people, you're just a hermit that sits in his house and scrolls on TikTok, you're being sold constantly. You're not thinking, you're being sold. You're consuming. You're not producing. You're not producing value. You're consuming other people's information. And so that's not always a bad thing. People have good value to provide. I'm trying to provide good value to you guys who are consuming my content. But if all you do is consume and you don't think and produce yourself, you produce your own ideas, you're a bot. You're an NPC. You're just a consumer. Okay? And in the social media age, it's extremely easy to be manipulated by many different people, by many different, corporations, by ideas. It's been happening for centuries, guys. Think about it. Religion, that was an effort to manipulate the public. Governments, kings and queens, they've tried to manipulate the public into being more compliant and complacent. Guys, just in the social media age, it's extremely, more widespread. It's a lot more widespread because information can travel so quickly and can be traveled on such a large scale. Everybody's posting, right? So for you guys, what you need to do, and what I've done in the last few months, is I've stripped back the layers, okay? I've stripped back, and I'm trying to be rational and think about where different ideas that I have came from. Where did they come from? And upon this journey throughout the last few months, I've started to develop my own internal philosophy and what I'm going to be trying to bring to you guys, what I'm going to be trying to sell you on, my philosophy. But it's a philosophy that I've developed through stripping back the layers and trying to take what's valuable from the stuff I've consumed, books, music, all these things. I'm trying to take the valuable, think about it, not be influenced to believe anything, but I'm trying to produce the most value for you guys. So that's where I want to take my channel and Instagram and TikTok going forward. But this is what you need to do as well. It's not just me. I'm talking about myself, but you guys need to think about what you're hearing, what I'm saying. What am I saying that you agree with? What am I saying that you disagree with? What are you watching on TikTok that you agree with? What are you watching that you don't agree with? You can't just believe everything. That's the thing. And a lot of people believe everything. And that's where you become a bot. That's where you become a bot, because you don't have your own internal philosophy that you give to other people, that your personality that you sell to other people. So look at me now, guys. I went bald. There was a reason for this. It's not just, I felt like going bald, but I wanted to make something symbolic. I was coming back. I knew that I would start making videos. I knew that I would start this channel up again. And so I wanted to go bald to show that, this is a journey. I had to strip back the layers, strip back the things that I was being told, strip back the ideas that I was being fed, and be authentic. I didn't want any distractions, guys. Same with my aesthetic, same with my Instagram page. I've changed the aesthetic to dark, black, mute colors. Same with my clothing. I'm wearing almost all black on a day-to-day basis. And it's deeper than just black. It's deeper than just going bald. It's because I wanted to symbolize the stripping back of my own personality, the stripping back of my ideas, my philosophies, and making myself, my ideas, my what I'm saying, I wanted that to be the center. I wanted that to be what you heard. I didn't want there to be any distractions. So that's the reason I changed my page to black. That's the reason I changed my aesthetic, my clothing to black. That's the reason I shaved my head, is because I wanted to come with my authentic self. And that's what I want all of you guys to do as well, is to become your authentic self. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I got a lot of videos that I want to start making. I want this channel to be revived. I'm sick of these hiatuses that I go on. I'm tired of myself for allowing those things to happen. And it's necessary that I go through those sometimes, because I come out a more valuable and real person. But I want to keep you guys there for the journey. So I'm going to be keeping you guys there for the journey on my YouTube. I'm going to be keeping you guys there for the journey over on my Instagram at by Michael T. Moore, over on my TikTok at Michael T. Moore. And, with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new, like the video, comment down below your thoughts, and as always, stay elevated.